Hello, welcome to my channel again. Now in this video, I'm going to set up a config because we're going to have a few classes and I want to be able to control them from one place so that we can test a lot of things rather than me jumping around to a lot of classes and changing things. So I'm going to config equals that. And I'm going to first use it to put a variable in it called exclude. And I'm going to set it to an empty array. Okay. So I'm going to carry on with the call machine. I'm going to create a function called sample. And this is going to use underscore. And I'll tell you what underscore is. It's a JavaScript library. And it's got a lot, it's sort of a helper thing. It's a helper thing. It's got all of these things that you can use. And one of them is shuffle. Let me see there. Can you see shuffle? You put a list and it shuffles them. And it uses the Fisher-Yates shuffle, which is a very good, it's a very, good way of shuffling. So I'm just going to trust this underscore to do the heavy lifting, and I'm just going to assume that it does a good shuffle. Okay, so I'm going to use underscore in this sample. So what I have to do now is I have to create a new property called this dot cards equals, I'll set it to an empty array. Okay. Now I'll do it down here. There's a function in underscore called range, and I'll do it. And if I set it to 4, we get that result there. So you know what it does. Okay. There's another thing called chain, and you can use this to chain functions together. So if I do underscore dot chain, and I put 4 in, then I do dot and I do range, and then I do value, it gives you the same result. You may well ask, why did I bother with chain and value? The reason is I could chain a lot of things together when I use that. So that's the reason why. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually type this out. Let cards equals. So it's going to be underscore dot chain and dex. We want the dex, so it's going to be 52 multiplied by this dot dex. So that's the first one, and then so what it is, we're going to get dex, and what we want to do is it's just going to be normal numbers like 1 to between 0 and 415. So what we want to do is we want to convert them to real cards. So obviously it's going to be an array. So I want to get an array. I want to transform every value of the array to something else. So I'm going to use map. So I'm going to use map, And because I've got Babel installed in here, I can use a lambda function. They start, and it's going to be real card. Okay, so that will convert it to a real card. And then I'm going to actually, let me just continue on a different line. Dot. There's a function in underscore called difference. Okay, oops. The reason I'm going to include this is I might want to have a deck of cards, and I might want to say, take out all the tens. And I might want to see how you, or I might say, take out all the nines. So I want to see how you perform with that nines. Or in fact, I might say, take out all the nines and then add 10 more nines. So that means, like for instance, if I wanted to take out 8 fives, what I'd have to do is remove all fives and then add 34 or whatever the number is. Okay? So I'm going to include that, and that thing that I've done, config dot, that's going to be equal to that, and that's an empty array, so at the moment you won't do anything. And then I'm going to do value, and that's going to be the end of it. Okay. But I'm not going to shuffle it. At this point, I'm not going to shuffle it. I could do shuffle at the end here. I could just do dot shuffle here, and that will shuffle it. But I'm not going to do that, because what I'm going to do is I might add some other things to this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this dot cards equal underscore dot shuffle, and we want to shuffle cards, and that's it. So with that, this should give us a bunch of shuffle cards. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do dealer dot sample, and then console.log. In fact, I might as well just do the whole object. And that will be enough. So let's just test. Deck 8, dealer count 1, cards, no. So I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, let me just try to find out what's going on. Okay, looking at it, I think I forgot to put range here. So if I add in if I add that in, should be enough. Yeah, that's worked. So I'm just take this off. So let's do it again. So there you go, that's a full deck of cards. 8 decks, that is. So we've now populated the cards. So that part has worked. So I'm going to end the video here. Until the next video, bye.